This is Laura Edwards, and welcome to the 7 most helpful tips that educators should have about vocabulary instruction. Let's start with tip number 7. We're going to do the countdown. Okay? 7. Knowing a word in its fullest sense goes beyond being able to define it or getting some basic meaning from context. Instead, it means being able to discuss and to elaborate and to demonstrate the meaning of a word in multiple contexts. That comes from Ebers and Denton in 2008. Now, let's go down. We're on tip 6. In order to learn and retain new vocabulary words, students need to be involved in active learning. That requires them to make associations between word learning and their experiences. Then, students need to be able to read, to hear, to speak, and to apply the new vocabulary word. Tip 6 comes from Taylor, Mratz, Nichols, Richelman, and Wood in 2009. Tip 5. Tip 5, this one comes from your students. Make teaching vocabulary interesting, engaging, fun, enjoyable. Come on, do we really want to have boring, sleeping students in our desks? Tip 4. Having students memorize a list of dictionary definitions is not optimal for meaningful learning of new vocabulary words. Instead, select words to explicitly teach from students' texts. Then, give multiple encounters with those words. Tip 4 comes from Ebers and Denton in 2008. Tip 3. We're on the roll. Tip 3 comes from Bromley in 2007. When introducing vocabulary words, follow these simple steps. 4 simple steps. 1. Give a simple definition of the word. 2. Give the word's origin. 3. Create a basic picture to associate with the word. And 4. Show an actual example of the word if you can. For example, let's say you're introducing the word blog. Okay, blog is the vocabulary word for students. Give a quick basic definition. Give the word's origin. Create an example or a picture to associate with the word blog. And then 4, actually log online and show an example of what a blog would be. A student's blog, preferably. That's tip 3 for you. Tip 2. Now, this is a long tip, but bear with me. It's a really important tip for you. Morpheme analysis occurs when students explicitly learn the meanings of different morphemes commonly found. It's important to teach morphological analysis to students because morphological awareness is correlated with vocabulary knowledge and comprehension. In addition, the practice of using morphemes strengthens over time. Now, get this. Take just 14 root words, 20 prefixes. Combine those and you can find 14,000 words. So if your students know just 14 root words, 20 prefixes, they now know the definitions of approximately 14,000 words. That's powerful. Tip 2 continued. A substantial amount of words, that's 60% in the English language, have meanings that are predictable or can be inferred from the meaning of their parts. Last tip. I'm going to leave you with the number 1 most important thing to know about vocabulary instruction. It's called the outside-in strategy, using context clues and morphemes. So students need to be taught, explicitly taught, to look beyond the immediate sentence for context clues. Combine this strategy with analyzing morphemes of the unknown word. And what do you have? The outside-in strategy will thus help students independently tackle those unknown words. I hope you can benefit from using these 7 tips in your classroom.